about us right now, girl. Where you going?
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Yanni. You already know the deal. We're back at it again with another video. I'm super excited for today because I'm doing something new on my channel. I'm going to do a how-to series for you guys. So the how-to series that I am creating is going to have plenty of different videos for you guys to learn different makeup techniques from. So part 1 is going to be how to do your eyebrows, which is this very first video, and then part 2 is going to include how to do a cut crease eyeshadow. Part 3 will include how to apply false lashes, and part 4 will include how to highlight and contour. All of these how-to videos will be very beginner friendly, very easy, and very in-depth. So if you're one of those people who are not good at makeup or a beginner at starting makeup, then these videos will be definitely helpful for you. It's kind of like makeup milestones, which is super cute and super dope. So I'm super excited for this series for you guys. So again, there's going to be 4 parts, so this will be the first one. So before we get into this video, don't forget to follow your girl on social media. You already know the drill, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel down below. And let's get into this video. So first things first, I'm taking this NYX eyebrow pencil. This is my go-to eyebrow pencil, and this eyebrow pencil is in the shade Chocolate. And I'm just going to take the spoolie side of that, and I'm going to brush out my brows. And when you brush out your brows, you pretty much just want to flick them out. You want to flick them out in a way. Same thing on this side. My brows low-key need to be done, so don't judge me, okay? So next, I'm taking the other side, and I'm just gonna wind it up, wind it up. Wind it up, wind it up. I'm gonna wind it up just a little bit like that, just about that much, nothing too crazy. And then I'm going to start on the bottom towards the tail. So this is the top of the brow, obviously. Ooh, look at that, look a mess. But anyway, this is the bottom of your brow. So I'm just starting here at the very bottom at the tail, and I'm going to outline my brow from the bottom first. I like to start from the bottom first because you can shape your brow working your way in. That's the key. So you want to start little and then go big. So I have a mirror right here, so if I'm not looking here, I'm looking definitely at the mirror. So I just start at the bottom and you work your way out. And I like to use small flicking motions. Again, I'm starting at the bottom of the brow tail. So once you kind of already have that line drawn out there, you want to go ahead and start at the top now. So I just start here at the top. Again, I'm starting on the edge of the tail, and I'm just tracing or outlining the top of my brow. Once you get to the very top of the arch, same thing. And y'all, you can take your time with this. Don't rush it, just take your time. So like that. And then you want to bring, when you start at the top, go ahead and work your way in. And you can just connect the lines that you already traced, like that. And then you could go back down to the bottom of your brow, same thing. You see what I'm saying? So this way you're building your brow from bottom to top. Instead of top to bottom, you want to go from the bottom to the top, so that way you know how much product you're using and it can be dispersed evenly. So I don't trace the front of my brow because I want it to be as natural as possible. You can just a little bit, like I like to go here and just very lightly. When I say very lightly, I'm barely touching my face, and create that line there. And also same thing on the top, very lightly, because you want it to have that airbrush effect. Go ahead and fill it in. So I start at the tail, and I'm just using flicking motions, hair-like motions in the same direction of my brow. Just like that. And you can work your way in. And this way you'll see where your brow is sparse, or where you want to add more coverage on your brow. Like so. And then when I get to the front of the brow, I like to flick up, because my brow hairs in the front are flicking up. So you want to flick up. But again, you don't want to be so harsh. You want to be very, very light when you do this. So very, very lightly use upward flicking motions. Like that. So now I'm going to do the other brow and I'll be right back.
Just so you can have something to bring up when it's time. Mixing vodka and emotions, tapping into your emotions. Dry cry cause I'm hopeless. Choose your lover for the moment. Different story when I leave you. Story up just to keep you. I need you around, I need you. But I swear now, girl, where you
like so. Okay, so this is what my brows look like once I filled them in and everything like that. Again, you do not want to connect the dots. I don't know who started that trend, but do not do this where you have the unibrow. No, that does not look, I mean, if that works for you, then cool, but sis, I don't like to have all this boxed in and shaded in and boxed, yeah, no. So that brings me to my next technique. Fade, 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 fade your brow. Always fade your brow. So when you start brushing them out, once you fill them in, you want to go ahead and start in the front and you want to flick up. You brush them out the same way that you filled them in. Flick up and then flick out again, and then you flick this way. Same thing on this side. Flick up. So after that, I typically go with a concealer to clean up my brows, and for today's concealer I'm using the Colourpop in the shade 40. I'm just gonna apply it to the bottom of my brow. I guess I'm more experienced with the applicator, so if you want to use a brush you can too. You can take your concealer, put it on the back of your hand, and then go with the brush, or you could do it on with the applicator. And I'm actually going to show you how to do it with both. So I'll show you how to do it with just the applicator and then use a brush to blend it out, and then I'll show you how to use it with the brush. So using the applicator, I'm just gonna start at the very bottom of my brow, and I'm going to basically follow that arch. So pretty much you're just tracing and cleaning up your brow. So wherever this arch is, you want to go up an arch and then go down, because that's going to give you that arch. And you're really just tracing the bottom of your brow like you would with your pencil. Same thing. Now I just work my way in here and I sweep it back. And I'm basically like connecting the concealer. But again, it's just like you're cleaning up the bottom of your brow and tracing it. And you can do it very little by little. Yeah, take your time with this. And I like to just bring the concealer down just a little bit like that. My concealer will act as a primer for my eyeshadow. So after I add that concealer, I like to go in with my finger, actually. I like to take my middle finger and I like to go in and just pat that and blend it into place. And typically you don't want to swipe, you want to pat at all times, because when you swipe it moves the makeup and it disturbs the product. So you just pat. And your fingers really work, especially because of the warmth of your skin. It helps the concealer melt into the skin. Really nice. So that's what it starts to look like once you blend it. Okay, so now that this side is blended, I'm going to do the other brow, but this time I'm going to use a brush and I'm going to use it to apply my concealer on the bottom. So for this, I actually take the concealer, the doe foot applicator, and you can apply it to the back of your hand or to your brush. I like to apply it on the brush for this concealer because it's more of a tube concealer. If it's a squeeze concealer, then you could put it on the back of your hand, but this one is obviously like a tube and it has an applicator, so I can't squeeze the product out onto the back of my hand, so I'm just gonna scrape it out of the tube and put it into the brush. And then you want to go in, you want to take your brush and you want to do the same thing. Start from the bottom of the brow. And for this, I like to pat. Because it's a brush, the bristles can sometimes be long to where you don't see it and you don't want it to mess up the brow. So you want to pat at the very bottom and then release down. Like so. just to get it started, and then you can go in and you can outline it and underline it like so. And again, I'm starting from the very bottom of the brow. And then once you get to the arch, you just follow the arch of your natural brow bone. Yeah, so just follow the arch that your natural brows already have. And then you should get something like that. Ooh. So now we're going to work our way in. The same thing. You just trace the bottom of the brow. I'm using small motion. See how I flick, work my way in, flick, work my way in, flick, work my way in. Same thing. All the way until you get to the front of the brow. Like so. Now that you have it outlined, you want to go ahead and take your brush and you want to just remove the product down. And then you can also blend it out with your finger as well. I'm just taking my middle finger with my other hand and I'm going to blend it out. And of course with the brush, I had less concealer on this side because I had to actually like scrape it onto the brush. But I'm going to add a little bit more concealer to place into my eyelids. And then I like to go in and just make sure that they're brushed out really nice. And remember, brows are cousins, not sisters or twins. If you just go back and just blend, blend, blend. You can also take a beauty blender and a sponge to blend out the rest of the concealer. And right now I don't have one nearby, so I'm just going to use this Morphe Y10 brush. This is from their Gilded collection, and I really like this one. It's really dense. It's dome, but it's dense, and I really like this for blending out concealer under the eyes for the face or underneath the brows. So I'm just gonna pretty much just blend just to make sure that all the product blended out. And I just pat, and I just buff it in to ensure that the product is well blended. Yeah. Okay guys, so that completes this brow tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Again, this was something pretty easy, quick, and efficient for you guys, for beginners. So I hope that you all learned from this tutorial. Don't hesitate to ask me any questions or any comments or concerns. Please leave them down below in the comment box, and I promise you I will respond. I ain't got nothing else to do. Also at the end, if you want, you can trace the top. I personally don't trace the top of my brows because I like a more natural brow look. I like the bottom part, however, to be on the more crisp side. And if you want, you can add some brow gel to put on top after you finish with your concealer. I typically apply the brow gel at the very end after doing my makeup to let the product kind of set. So yeah, you could go ahead and apply some brow gel, or I know some people use edge control for their brows, which is a new trend, but hey, girl, do what you gotta do. Thank you guys so much for watching this tutorial. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And subscribe. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. And I'll see you guys in part 2 of this video. And we out. Whoa.
I need you around, I need you all. It's about us right now, girl, where you going? It's about us right now, girl, where you going? I'm with you, girl.